We have Coach Greg Appleton for Columbus State. Coach's statement and then questions.
Well, I thought it was a really good ball game. We had an opportunity at the end to win it. And, North Greenville did a great job of getting the hits when they needed to. And then, when you're playing an extra inning game and you're the visiting team, it's tough. You feel like you got to get them out twice before you can score. So, we fought hard. It just didn't go our way.
It seemed to be a game that you could go 3 by 3 by 3 inning, and every 3 innings seemed to kind of change the complexion of it. What do you think the difference was in the final inning and then extra innings for North Greenville? What changed, I guess?
Well, they did a good job of putting the ball hard in play, and forcing us to make some plays. And unfortunately, we didn't make a couple plays that we normally do. And then they got the hits that they needed, So it was a lot of shoulda, woulda, coulda, in a ball game like that. But I give credit to North Greenville. They did a good job in coming back and winning the ball game.
It's pretty much kind of a game you kind of expected it to be. Two heavy hitters, 2 top 10 teams in the country. Just everything you kind of expected. Everything that could happen in the ball game seemed to happen in this.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a good ball game. We expected that. We certainly knew they were going to have a fight in them that last inning, and they did. They did a good job, and you got to give them credit for getting the hits. And the winning hit was a fastball up on the guy's letters, and he did a good job of getting the barrel up there and getting the base hit. Most of the time, if they swing it at, they miss that pitch up there, but he did a great job. So you got to hand it to him.
It seems like in a game like this, for both sides, every time there's a mistake with what's on the line, it's just magnified so much.
Yeah, that's usually the way it is in playoff baseball. You got to limit your mistakes, especially later in the game. You can't let runners on or advance guys that way. And it's something that hasn't happened to us much, but it happened today, and it was unfortunate.
What was your thought on Windhorse? Because there was a point that I didn't think that he was going to be around long, and boy, he really settled down and toughened up for you, got you through 6.
Well, the thing with him is that he's a slider guy, and when he gets a little bit tired, his slider kind of gets better if he doesn't try to force it to throw it, and that's what kind of happened in the 5th and 6th inning. Is that he was just letting that slider work for him, and he did a good job. And then Giannone did a great job of getting out of that 1 inning with only 1 run, and did pitched a good 8th. Probably should have left him out there in the 9th, but we just did what we do all year long. Peyton's our closer, and Leo is our setup guy. So we just went to the same recipe. Just didn't work.
And that's another one of those things about playoff baseball. You've been doing this for a long time. You have a formula that works, and you get tempted sometimes in situations like that to do different things.
Yeah, it was just doing what I normally do didn't work this time. Maybe if we make a play here or a pitch there, it does, but it didn't. This team is not going to point fingers at anybody. I'll set the blame, squarely on my shoulders, for not making the right calls there. But this is a resilient team. I expect them to come back and play hard tomorrow. And it's a tall task, winning a doubleheader against the #1 team in the country. But we'd like to be the first team to do it.
Does that, you just kind of alluded to it, but does what happened today, does that change anything to tomorrow? Is it too early to think about such things?
I really wouldn't know what to change, because I've been doing the same thing all year long. We haven't lost 2 games in a row all year long. So hopefully that holds true. And, all we can do is concentrate on winning the first game tomorrow. That's the only thing that we can concentrate on. And then, we'll worry about game 3 when it comes around. So, but we, you know, we got to play for our lives in the first game and do the best we can to win. So that's what we'll do.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you.